We are back on track with the women's 800 meters final. There's Unison. She won the World Championship in 2013 in Moscow and got a bronze medal in 2015 in Beijing. She's back with the big stars and she's running for Kenya in lane 9. In lane 8, there's a really fast qualifier named Halima Nakoya. She's the first of 2 runners from Uganda in this final. She got a bronze medal at the Commonwealth Games and holds her country's record in the 1,500 meter race for Uganda. In lane 7, there's Gul. She got a bronze medal at the Commonwealth Games on the Gold Coast in 2018. This year, she won the Pan American Championship for Jamaica. And there's AJ Wilson. She got silver medals at the World Indoor Championships in 2016 and 2018. Got a bronze medal last time in London 2017. And she holds the U.S. record. Right next to her is her teammate and training partner, Raven Rogers. This is her first time at the Senior World Championships and she's running out of lane 4. There's also Rabia Boufal. She usually runs the 1,500 meter race and she's from Morocco. But she made it through to contest the 800 meter final. And there's a third runner from the United States. Sierra Brown goes in lane 2. So Brown is on the inside. Boufal is from Morocco. Rogers and Wilson are here for 2 laps around the track. And AJ Wilson is definitely on everyone's radar as a favorite. This could be a moment of history because the United States have never won a gold medal at the 800 meters at a World Championships. The last time they won a global 800 title was Madeline Manning in Mexico at the Olympics of 1968. They have a big hope in the men's race in the shape of Donovan Brazier. Yeah. It's AJ Wilson who settles down at the front in the early stages. Latoya Gul goes with her. Raven Rogers, who is Wilson's training partner from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Nakoya, who came through to win her heat with a bit of bumping and pushing to get her way to the final, gets herself in a good position early on. But as I say, Wilson leads them into the straight for the first time. That was quick through the first 200 meters. 27 seconds is incredibly fast. But she's followed by Gul and Nicole. They all like to be in the lead, these women, so they come up to take the bell and hit the bell at 57.9 seconds. 4. Now, the challenge comes on the outside from Gul. She's on the shoulder of Boo. So there's the girl from Uganda tucked in behind in 3rd and 4th, Nakyango and Nakoya. Raven Rogers has got some work to do from the back of the field. Unison from Kenya is in 5th, but still, Wilson hasn't been passed yet. She doesn't want to let go. They get faster down the back straight. Guess, AJ Wilson is smart here. She goes off fast, she relaxes, and then she keeps them all under her control. It's actually quite slow now. 1 minute 28 point 13 seconds. Wilson has never been passed, but the challenge is coming. Nakoya is coming for Uganda. Nakyango is coming. AJ Wilson still for the United States of America is driving up towards the finish line. But Nakoya, with all her arms pumping down the outside, is looking to beat Wilson. And here comes Gul. Raven Rogers is storming through as well. It's going to be really close. And Uganda, Raven Rogers will take the silver and AJ Wilson has to settle for the bronze. The U.S. weight must go on. What glory for Uganda. Halima Nakoya. The winning time is 1 minute 58 point 0.05 seconds. She is the world champion. But what a strange result. This is not what a lot of people were predicting here. Nakoya came from the back to win. Oh man, she was last in her heat in semifinals, but she just put herself in the right position there. She gave herself the chance. But I think AJ Wilson is so much better than a lot of these women that she just thought she could run it the way she wanted to. She tried to control it, but maybe those first 200 meters, the lactic acid would have been building up from that fast 27 seconds. And each 200 meters after that slowed down, and Nakoya just managed to get a really nice, easy passage without doing all of the work. So, true. Interesting. And one of those races that you would never have imagined those first three being in that order. Also, I think for most people coming into the championships, Wilson would have been one of the warmest favorites in any event. He performs. He's been showing the Ugandan fans, by the way, in the stadium, likely if Europeans earlier on in the men's fight, they came to see a Ugandan success and they have been rewarded. And certainly those two American finishers, even in that little mini contest, you wouldn't have predicted them being that way around. The training partners, absolutely, they train together. You can't believe it. I can't keep my eyes on it. You cannot believe it. Uganda never won a medal in the 800 meters women's event at the World Championships. Oh, it is. I've been waiting officially for Halima Nakoya, the biggest result of her life, a world title. So the champion was Halima Nakoya of Uganda. Uganda's first ever medal. You just wonder, looking back at that, whether another 5 meters, Raven Rogers was finishing like an absolute steam train. She might have been able to grab Nakoya, but it was Nakoya's glory. AJ Wilson, the pre-race favorite, having to settle behind her training partner in the end for bronze.